Can you imagine having so much cash that $300 million is just pocket change for a castle? Your yacht's got its own helipad, and your garage looks like a supercar showroom on steroids? That's not a movie plot. That's the trillionaire life of Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, or MBS as I'm calling him, because we're about to get up close and personal with a guy who's living so large, it's almost illegal to be this extra. At 39, he's sitting on a fortune some peg at $10 billion, probably way more, turning oil money into a lifestyle that's part king, part rock star, and all jaw-dropping. So, buckle up. We're diving headfirst into his world of palaces that laugh at Versailles, toys that cost more than countries, and a vibe so luxy it'll make your wildest dreams feel basic. Trust me, you're not ready for this. But let's go anyway. First, stop his cribs, because MBS doesn't just live, he rules from homes that redefine over the top. Let's start with Chateau Louis XIV, a $300 million French fantasy he snagged in 2015 near Paris. This isn't some quaint chalet, it's a 57-acre playground with 17th century vibes on steroids. Picture rolling up to wrought iron gates flanked by stone lions, then strolling past fountains that sync to classical tunes like a private Bellagio show. There's a gold-leaf statue of Louis himself out front, winking at the excess. And inside, it's a maze of marble corridors, velvet-draped salons, and chandeliers dripping with Swarovski crystal. The real kicker? An underwater meditation room, a glass dome beneath an aquarium where MBS can float in silence, watching rare tropical fish dart around while he brainstorms his next power move. It's got a moat with koi the size of my arm, a 30-seat cinema with recliners that massage you, and a wine cellar stocked with bottles older than my family tree. Think $20,000 Chateau Lafitte's just chilling there. Back in Saudi, his Riyadh seasoned palace is a desert mirage come to life. 50 acres of manicured gardens with peacocks strutting around, infinity pools that blend into the horizon, and a throne room decked in gold and silk where he meets kings and CEOs. The private wing? A gamer's paradise with a 100-inch-old screen, VR headsets, and controllers encrusted with emeralds, because why press plastic when you can press bling? Then there's his Jeddah seaside palace, white marble walls glowing against the Red Sea, a private beach with sand so fine it's like powdered sugar, and a rooftop terrace with a retractable dome for stargazing under a desert sky. These aren't homes, they're empires, and MBS is the architect of awe. Now, let's sail into his floating world, the Serenity. This $500 million yacht is a beast, 440 feet of pure decadence, with not one, but two helipads, because one's for landing and the other's for showing off. The deck's got a saltwater pool lined with mosaic tiles that shimmer like a mirage, a hot tub that fits 20, and a glass-walled lounge where you can sip mocktails while dolphins race alongside. Inside, it's a palace on water teak floors, polished to a mirror shine, silk curtains in royal purple, and a dining room with a 12-foot table carved from a single oak, set with gold-plated cutlery. The spa features a Serene sauna, a traditional hammam, and massage tables draped in the finest Egyptian cotton. Nearby, a private cinema offers plush velvet seating, where a gourmet popcorn machine serves truffle-dusted kernels for the ultimate indulgence. Word is, he's got a second yacht, the Pegasus $400 million, 380 feet, with a glass-bottom deck so he can watch coral reefs roll by, a gym with a climbing wall, and a submarine bay for underwater jaunts. His crew! Ex-Navy pros and chefs trained in Michelin-star kitchens, whipping up lobster thermidor while keeping the ship spotless. MBS cruises the Red Sea like a pirate king, and I'm just over here begging for an invite. On land or in the air, his toys are a trillionaire's playground. His car collection, a $23.6 million Flex 18 supercars parked in a climate-controlled garage with marble floors. There's a Bugatti Chiron in black and gold, hitting 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds. A Lamborghini Veneno with gull-wing doors that scream, "Look at me," and a Koenigsegg Jesko that's basically a rocket on wheels. He's got 6 Rolls-Royce Phantoms, each a different color, plus a Mercedes Maybach 680 with bulletproof glass and a minibar stocked with chilled Dom Perignon. For desert vibes, a custom Land Rover Defender with leather seats dyed camel brown and a roof rack for his falcon cages because he's not leaving his birds behind. In the sky, his Boeing 747-400 is a $600 million masterpiece, one of 26 planes decked out with a master suite that's bigger than my apartment, featuring a king bed with silk sheets, a rainfall shower with gold fixtures, and a lounge with a 75-inch TV that drops from the ceiling. The cockpit's got pilots trained by the RAF and the galleys churning out caviar canapes mid-flight. It's a fleet that says, "I don't wait, I arrive." Let's talk style. MBS dresses like he owns the world, because, well, he kinda does. His Saudi robes are hand-woven silk, dyed in deep burgundy or midnight blue, with cuffs embroidered in gold thread by artisans who've been at it for generations. Off-duty, he's in Italian suits, Zegna pinstripes or Brioni double-breasteds tailored so tight they hug every move. His watch collection? A $500,000 Hublot Big Bang with a bezel of black diamonds, a $300,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak in rose gold, and a Patek Philippe Nautilus that's all steel and swagger. Shades? Custom Cartiers with tinted lenses that match his mood, or Ray-Bans with 24-karat trim. His wife, Princess Sarah, is a vision. Flowing gowns from Dior or Elie Sayab, dripping in pearls and a tiara with emeralds the size of grapes. Adorned with luminous pearls and a tiara, crowned with emeralds gleaming like captured stardust. She is the very picture of regal elegance. Her handbag collection's got Hermes Birkins in every shade, each with a diamond clasp, and her heels, Louboutins with soles redder than the Saudi sunset. They're a duo that slays, and I'm obsessed. For fun, MBS goes big hobbies that bankrupt a normal guy. Falconry's his passion. His birds are purebred sakers with custom hoods studded with rubies, trained to hunt with GPS trackers and return to perches plated in platinum. Gaming? He's got a $2 million setup, triple 8 monitors, a racing sim with a hydraulic cockpit, and a VR rig for battling dragons in virtual kingdoms. He's turned Riyadh season into a global bash, Rihanna rocking the stage one night, Justin Bieber the next, with fireworks that light up the desert for miles. Art's his flex to a $450 million day Vinci. Salvator Mundi hangs in a climate-controlled vault next to a basket he nabbed for $110 million. Food? He's dining on a 5 Wagyu flown from Kobe, white truffles shaved over gold-dusted risotto, and coffee brewed from beans hand-picked in Yemen, served in cups carved from onyx. Every bite's a billion-dollar moment. How does he fund this madness? Oil's the golden ticket Saudi's wells pump billions, and MBS is the maestro. His family's wealth is ancient, but he's juiced it with Vision 2030 Aramco's profits, NEOM's $500 billion sci-fi city, and investments in Uber, Disney, you name it. He's got offshore accounts, real estate from London to LA, and a slice of every lucrative pie in the kingdom. Critics grumble, but he's too busy building a trillionaire legacy to care. So, stepping back from this desert dazzle, what's the vibe? MBS is rewriting Saudi's playbook while living like a trillionaire god, palaces that stun, yachts that sail dreams, and a life so wild it's a movie in the making. From Chateau Louis XIV to the Serenity's helm, from Chiron keys to Da Vinci strokes, he's the king of excess. Could you embrace this world of luxury, or would it consume you entirely? Tell me below. Let's keep this party rolling, because with MBS, it's only getting crazier.